Hey, so welcome back. And it's been a little while. Life's been busy. But before we start to paint today, I want to talk about something that can come up quite quietly when you first start painting with watercolours. And it's the part of us that finds it hard to let go. The bit that's really nervous about what will happen if we stop controlling every single detail. Honestly, this is exactly where I was when I picked up watercolours in 2021. I was scared to let go. I was scared to feel out of control with anything. I'd just had a new baby, it was lockdown, and the world around me just seemed like it was falling apart. And being a total control freak, so to say, it all felt a bit uneasy. But when I picked up watercolour paints and I just began to drop the water and the pigment on the paper, I did let go. And since then, over time, I've absolutely fallen in love with the fact that watercolours, they've got a mind of their own. And you know what? Painting with watercolours hasn't just taught me to let go when I'm painting, they've taught me to release control elsewhere in my life too. Because it's when you loosen the reins, even just that little bit, it really makes space for joy. So you ready today to just say, bugger it, let's just paint.
Today we're going to be using sap green, Payne's grey, a darker, deeper green. It could be any cool dark green you've got, opera rose, and a darker crimson and ultramarine. And one final colour that we'll add in with the detail is burnt umber. Okay, so let's get going.
Hey, I know, I get it. Letting go, it can feel weird and uncomfortable, especially at the start when we're staring at that blank white page. And letting go enough to begin even. So, especially if you're used to structure or being in control of everything, like me, that part of you that likes to plan, likes to know what's coming next, likes to have all of your plates spinning, is going to resist the messiness of watercolour, because water moves, it blooms, it bleeds, it bends, it flows in ways we just don't expect. And I totally get it. At first I can feel a little scary, like what if it goes wrong? But what if the movement is the point? And when you start to let the paint do its thing, without trying to fix it or push it or maneuver it, you open the door to something really, truly beautiful. You step into flow state, that wonderful place where all of the stresses melt away and we connect with something deeper. Inside or outside, who knows where flow lives, where it comes from, how we connect to it, but it's beautiful. And flow, it doesn't have to mean chaos. To me, it means trust. It means following what unfolds one stroke at a time. And it means allowing the moment to guide you instead of trying to manage it. And the more that you lean into it, into flow state, even just a little, the easier it becomes to relax into the rhythm and to let go. You may even begin to notice how natural it starts to feel, to loosen your grip a little more, to breathe a little deeper, and to be with what's happening right in that moment, rather than fighting it or trying to control it. Because when you allow flow, you're not just painting, you're practicing surrender. And that in itself can be healing in so many ways.